Testing. Sync. Alright. I hate playing ranked in 2020, and for good reason. Junglers were relegated into being caster minions. Dragons and heralds mean way too much. Healers are being played just about everywhere. And most importantly, this is the most snowball heavy meta I've seen since the 1970s Avalanche and Husqvarna and Cash Peru. This is a real thing. It happened. Don't look it up. It is tragic. These are all pretty big points to get into, but I don't have anything to do today, so we're just gonna jump right in. Jungling sucks. Jungling has always been kind of unrewarding in ranked, whereas practicing your trading and laning and mechanics can lead you to being a pretty consistently good player in almost every single role, not bot. Being a jungler has the unfortunate aspect of needing one person on your team that's not a donkey. Let me explain. If you're top or mid, as long as you're decently good at your role, there are always going to be ways to put yourself in the game. Trade well, try to get kills, and if you're counterpicked, just farm it out like Trader Joe's. I mean, sure, the enemy jungler can fall in love with you and in turn spend the entire early game in your lane, but as long as you're buying pinks and playing like a bitch half the time, you're gonna be okay. Jungle is not like that at all. If you're getting counter-jungled by a strong invader, all you can do is fall on your knees and pray to God that someone on your team has the minimap enabled. If you're trying to set up for dragon, and bot lane hasn't discovered what a pink ward is yet, that's gonna be the enemy's dragon. And by far the most tilting, if you're ganking a lane that you as a jungler know with 100% certainty you can get a kill in, you're once again forced into praying to the big man upstairs that your laner realizes that you're ganking in the first place. Do you know how many ganks I have failed this season alone because my top laner hasn't realized that there are other things happening in the game besides the minion shooting pretty lights? I'm gonna give you a hint. A lot. I'm not saying that all top laners are dumb, I'm just saying that I'm glad that they don't chew bubblegum because they might forget to breathe and suffocate. And since this is a really snowball heavy meta, these problems are now 4 times worse. Oh boy, I can't wait to lock in a fun jungler like a Moo and then get counter jungled and killed by someone like Echo, Elise, Nocturne, Olaf, or Echo again. This is honestly the only reason that I have personally realized how unbalanced some characters can be. To give you a wonderful analogy, imagine if some guy decided to race you in a 100-meter sprint. So you stretch, you work out, you do your best, you become the best runner you physically can. And then on race day, he shows up with a fucking Nissan. This is primarily the main reason why junglers are forced to play the same 3 or 4 characters, lest they want to get counter-jungled, out-ganked, and lose a game before they even get their second item. Dragons and heralds. Dragons have always been a thing of contention. Even back then when the dragon looked like a boss fight character from Gauntlet Legends, dragon was always important. Which is why, being a jungle main like myself, I can tell you with 150% honesty that it is excruciatingly painful to get anyone to set up for it at all. I mean, it can be due to the fact that it's the start of the season and because of it Riot is fucking up matchmaking, but for some reason, in all of my ranked games, there is only one team that has the Pink Ward expansion pack unlocked. Literally all of my ranked games, my map is either more lit up than a main street on Christmas Eve or darker than a Stephen King novel. I guess. And it seems like the recent dragon buffs have somehow debuffed my team's medulla oblongata. And even if by some magical Christmas miracle, your team is able to ward early dragons and eventually get you a dragon soul, it doesn't really matter because Riot has invented the hurry this shit up button in the form of Elder Drake. So even if you're up 4 dragons, if your team can't secure this, you're probably gonna lose anyway. The only good news about this, and I don't really want to tell anyone, so scoot in. The only good news about this is that for some reason, in lower elo games, nobody has discovered what Rift Herald is yet. Honestly, it is the freest shit I've ever seen. Pink ward it early, wait for the jungler to show their face, and the second they do, take it. You're gonna get 3 plates worth of gold, probably first turret, and I'm not joking when I say I get away with this every single game. Healers are back. This is probably a preference thing and I know that, so don't yell at me. But the fact that Soraka and Sona are the highest win rates top right now make me, the assassin player or engage heavy tank player, a very sad boy. I know it's biased, but it kinda sucks having your well-earned, super skillful engage completely negated by Soraka skills that a side of beef can hit. You can't miss any of Soraka's abilities. And I know some of you are saying, well, Scooch, why don't you just ban Soraka then? Well, buddy, Bow, 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 bow. I fucking hate this. Snowball Meta. Now, I don't remember exactly when it happened, but at one point in the past, Riot went, yeah, you know assassins and snowballing and all that stuff? Well, it's gone. We're a tank simulator now. Get used to it. But then as time went on, Riot added turret plates and Rift Heralds and Kiana and Aphelios and Senna and brother, what? Don't get me wrong, when it comes to Snowball Meta, I'm normally one of the dudes to look out for, and I'm not just saying that because I've been playing a lot of Echo. A lot of Echo. But the issue with Snowball heavy metas is that it turns a lot of your ranked games into a coin toss. Especially when half the cast of relevant characters are impossible to play badly. And Kiana has a point-and-click stun, Echo has a get-out-of-jail-free ultimate, Olaf has a get-out-of-jail-free ultimate, Nocturne has a get-out-of-jail-free W, Set has a get-out-of-jail-free W, Aphelios exists, and Senna should be removed. So what's my point? I don't really have one. Honestly, I just went on a pretty bad losing streak, and I wanted to vent, and I also kind of wanted to make, you know, a more relaxed video on the channel, because a lot of the stuff I've been making has been really high quality and therefore taking me more time. I just finished my music class, meaning I'm going to be releasing a lot more content like this, so let me know in the comment section if you enjoy stuff like this so I can keep doing it, or get sad if you hate it. Anyways, if you didn't know, I've been playing all of my ranked games on twitch.tv/ScoochLive, so if you want to go see me climb or fall, go over there and check it out. We started at like Iron 1, and I think we're Gold 3 right now, so we're on our way, okay? That's about it. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I love you, and be careful with putting on your shoes too fast, because there might be spiders. Have a good day.